Hello, thank you for clicking on this video. I'm so happy that you're here. Be sure to, if you do, like, share, and subscribe. Even comment. All of it is free. It helps the channel to be seen, and it helps others access the channel. So thank you for being here. So happy to be here and be reading today for you. Actually, it's going to be over a few days because this week's schedule is a little anyway, but so I'm reading for the new moon in Scorpio, partial lunar eclipse that is happening on October 25th. By the time that this is hopefully being shared, I will have already done a live for the preview of the season for Scorpio, so be sure to check that out. It should be in the juice for the Instagram at Limitless Light and the YouTube at Limitless Light. Without further ado, I'm so excited. Let's get into it. So getting right into it, these are the decks that will be used for this reading, for this video, and I want to make it clear, this will be our clarifying deck. We're going to do the final clarifications with this deck. It's a Rider-Waite foil deck. It's really cool. It's my old trusty. And then we have the Witch's Tarot to pull out highlighted messages. I'm going to pull that aside. And then we have our Moonology Oracle, which I'm going to lead with because of this eclipse that's happening with this new moon. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited because although there's a bunch of stuff happening and a bunch of stuff going on, wow, full moon in Scorpio is just flipped over in my hand. There's a bunch of stuff to, throw us off our rocker, essentially, that's been happening with all these planets going retrograde at the same time and things like that, these once-in-a-lifetime occurrences. I don't know. I don't know. I feel good today. It's a good day. I'm getting stuff done. All right, so we got adjustments are required. Third quarter moon, okay? Bring love into the situation on the bottom of the deck, and that is the new moon in Aquarius. So I would say that as I film this on the, what day is this? Oh my gosh. On the 17th of October, we're about at the quarter moon, the first quarter moon phase, okay? The full moon in Aries actually happened about 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago. So that could be speaking to the time now. Maybe the amplification of the energy of the eclipse that's happening, how this time specifically may be pertinent to the following experiences that we have according to the full moon, or according to the new moon eclipse, and according to the Scorpio season possibly, okay? And potentially the rest of the year. I'd like to pull some clarifications for that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I was going to use the Spirit Song Tarot, but why is the third quarter moon coming out? Yeah. So, wow. Okay, the star fell in my lap. The Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands reversed, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this is a very, I feel like something's being withheld, or we're holding ourselves back at this point. Many of us potentially. The bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands reversed. So both wands are reversed. So maybe we're not necessarily feeling like it. We're just not feeling like it, and that makes sense. But then there's also here a need to do things and a feeling of needing to do things. So it's this juxtaposition that really, I would say, is almost like the epitome of anxiety, but with the star coming out and amidst this juxtaposition feeling, It's reminding us to, you know, stay grounded and, you know, balance that out with our play, with our interest, with our intrigue. You know what I mean? And just to stay centered and understanding, centered, Four of Pentacles, stay centered in who we are and what our goals are. Okay, what we're doing, what we do for. Who, what, when, why. Okay, that's what it's making me feel. It feels like things are becoming clearer at this time. That we may have taken the time recently or for quite a bit of time, maybe it's just built up to conquer, okay, to where we didn't even know how to deal with the situation, essentially, in the most agreeable of ways. You know, it's like juxtaposed energy now, but it looks like we're coming out of that energy, that stagnancy. We're learning to better balance. I don't know exactly where I left off, but as I'm looking at the cards, I had a computer glitch. So let's just get into it. Let me just go back into it. Yes, I was talking about the star and staying grounded. Also, doing our best to stay aligned and in tune with all of the different aspects that are happening, that are presenting guidance and opportunity and companionship, potentially. Foresight, definitely. I feel like also with the Ten of Wands reversed, that lack of foresight is coming to an end. That lack of not knowing where we're going or not knowing what we need to do to get to the next place. And even if we still don't know, I see that there is an area here of us going forth regardless. It's kind of interesting. In the last reading for the Aries, for the new moon, for the full moon in Aries, which was a few weeks ago, the first cards that came out were the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. And the Nine of Wands, typically it conveys resistance, but with the Queen of Wands, it felt like, and I said that it felt that we were forging past. This is very much the same energy. With the star jumping out here, being like, stay balanced, guys, you know, things are going to ebb and flow. Things are going to, you're going to have to harvest energy at this time. This is a great time to harvest energy and not exert it as much in things that are not as pertinent, I would say. Also, I feel with this Four of Pentacles that maybe some of us may be feeling a little sad or going through a rough patch, possibly disappointed, possibly there is that sense of uncertainty. And I think that with the star coming out and with the Knight of Swords, both of them coming out together, that there is going to be an alleviation of that pressure and that feeling, those feelings of potential disappointment, potential sorrow, potential, you know, loneliness. I'm going to go into each of the signs now, all the sign groupings, you know how I do. I'm going to go into the modality signs and go ahead and pull out messages for each sign. So stick around. Also, check the description box for anything you might need. It will all be there. Thank you. All right, leading off from this oracle message, I'm going to go right into the highlighted aspect for the different modalities. I'm going to go ahead and start with fixed because this is a very fixed time and a very fixed energy. I'm sorry if the cars are loud outside and you can't hear me. I'm trying to like project but not be too loud. We're looking for highlighted messages for fixed signs at this time. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. I hope that's not loud. I apologize if it is. I'm just hoping that the camera stays with me because it's been trying me today. It's been trying me. So fixed sign. Ooh, fixed signs. That's 2 cards actually. Let's see if there's anything else. Let's separate those. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. That's a heavy energy. All cups. Still all cups. Okay. I think this is so far saying, conveying rather, there's some detachments possibly happening at this time that are going to really bring you into this next aspect and phase. Yeah, definitely. Okay, and a new realization, which is lovely. Okay, let's see if there's any more. I'm not gonna take that because it didn't fall. And the cards, I like how they've been falling. Ooh. Well, I'm not taking all of that, but I'll fill them out. Let me put these guys down. I feel like I should take this one. Great. 10 of Pentacles is not a bad card to get, right? Okay, so I feel like this is just a reaffirmation. Not this is just a reaffirmation, but this is a reaffirmation of how we need to get in a space of being comfortable with detaching from certain ideas, certain relationships, certain emotional attachments, so that we can access a greater opportunity going forward. This 10 of Pentacles is that greater opportunity, okay? We have karma, number 20, which is traditionally, I believe, the Wheel of Fortune. No, the Wheel of Fortune is not that. Maybe the World, okay? I think that's the World. So, yeah, I think that it seems to me with this reading for fixed signs that once the fixed signs, which is Taurus, which is Aries, which is, not Aries, Scorpio, which is Aquarius, and Leo. Once we come to a comfortability with detaching from certain ideals that we've held on to, fixed signs, there's going to be a room left for more opportunity to be accomplished and to be accessed. Yes. So, and more support to be had, which is beautiful. There's a lot of different semblances of support in this spread for you, fixed signs. And even here with the karma card, which is upright, they're all holding each other's arms up, but that's a symbol, a signal of support, okay? But in order to get to that, because right before karma, we have the Tower. So that's going to be, that's a need to let go of things, to break away from some, like I said, ideas, relationships, patterns, activities, okay? I'm going to see if there's any more clarification. Okay. For fixed signs. Fixed signs. Wow, okay, so we have the King of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Two of Cups upright. In the original spread, we got the Two of Cups reversed. So if it's a partnership, if it's a relationship that whoever is watching this and is a fixed sign is gravitating to, there's a reason why a relationship ended, a partnership ended. And it's because there's a better opportunity ahead, or a more agreeable opportunity ahead coming in. There's a more supportive opportunity coming in. Multiple potential opportunities. We have the Nine of Cups underneath the Page of Swords. So allow your insight to really guide you, I would say, and as you make your way toward this sense of abundance. It's honestly, we have the Nine of Cups and then the Ten of Pentacles. Huge abundance cards, okay? Huge cards speaking of abundance. Even the Two of Cups upright, as opposed to the Two of Cups in reverse. The King of Cups, okay? He's abundant in a way that he sees what he wants, and he understands the situation, and he assesses the situation, and he acts accordingly. With that being said, when I say to allow your insight to guide you, it's really sort of what's that word? Your intuition, your instinct. That word. Your instinct, allowing your instincts to guide you, fixed signs. I think that will be very good for this period of time, for this partial solar eclipse, new moon in Scorpio. And I see that there's a lot of opportunities for abundance to be had once we break certain trajectories that we have grown comfortable being okay in. Yeah, but I feel fixed signs, you're going to face something that needs to be faced at the same time to bring about this full circle healing experience. And you may come into contact with those things at this time. They're celebrating, okay? That's beautiful. It may be at the time of toward the end of the year, like Christmas season and all that, when we get together with family, where this is actualized and realized. Eclipses have an impact for 6 to 12 months, if not years, depending on the brevity of the eclipse. And oh wow, there's even an eclipse here. I didn't even see that. Yeah, this can happen really anytime coming up, but I feel like it's going to be around a celebration where this is definitely going to get triggered, okay? And just trust yourself. Trust yourself. That is what I want to say. Trust yourself, like this king is trusting himself, like this blade wielder is trusting themselves, like this Six of Wands is trusting themselves. You got this, okay? Thanks, fixed signs. Carrying right along, we're going into the mutable signs. Hi, mutable signs. Thank you for being here and showing up. And I hope that this message helps everyone with their intentional guidance through this period of the new moon in Scorpio and the partial solar eclipse, which means that the energy of this new moon, I keep saying full moon, this new moon will extend beyond just the period of the new moon, okay? About 6 months, a minimum, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get into it for you. And we're pulling for mutable signs, okay? I don't know where that swiveled, how that landed, because I was still shuffling, but okay. We will see what these cards have to say. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. So we got the Queen of Wands reversed. The Queen of Wands reversed, Karma reversed, the Tower reversed, King of Swords reversed. Then we have the Page of Swords reversed, Five of Swords upright, and Three of Cups reversed. Wow, that's kind of a heavy energy, and I'm definitely going to need to clarify. The full moon oracle says adjustments are needed, and yes, it seems very evident with this read. Okay, with the with the Queen of Wands reverse coming out first as the leading card. Oh, with the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, by the way. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So this is about the approach, I feel, that we're taking at this time to different aspects of our life. Okay? Queen of Wands is telling me that, you know, the excitement may not be there. You may not be excited to go into this phase. Even though I know I'm a Sagittarius and Sagittariuses are mutable and my birthday is coming up next month, okay? That may not be a joyous time just for a lot of people. I don't know what the energy is pertaining to that exactly, but we may find ourselves just in a place of almost this depletion, okay? But I think that the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is like, no, you got this. You got this, and let me know if you need me to fill in. So one thing about Sagittarius and Gemini, even Pisces, is that there's a dual aspect to them. And I feel like this is sort of like being grounded over being emotional, or not being emotional, but being passionate about something. So where the passions may not be evident, the action is going to take place, I feel. Okay? And I think, and it feels like there's going to need to be a new approach to things, taking of a new approach, okay? Because this Five of Swords it's actually really interesting to look at. I've never really seen this Five of Swords. Yeah, it'll feel like the blades are pointed toward you, okay? It might feel like maybe you don't like attention as well, or you don't like the way that certain individuals or just things in general are communicating to you, and that may cause friction at this time as well, and cause you to act, or you may be impelled to act in a way that you've been used to acting, which is that passionate, fiery spiciness, the spicy way. But I see that this is also an opportunity. This may be also an opportunity for you to come from a different place, okay? The Moon Oracle that came out says adjustments are required, okay? I feel that is further echoed by this Page of Swords in reverse. Pages are usually the message bearers, the message bringers, and the first defenders. And so I think this is really highlighting a need to put the defenses down, mutable signs, and really enjoy, with this Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, really enjoy and find value in everything that happens, even if, you know, things don't happen agreeably per se to how you want them to happen or how you expect them to. There is a lesson in everything. The Tower reverse is saying that this is an opportunity to build. This is an opportunity to, these times will present opportunities to build. My language, the way I'm saying words, it's been a thing for the past few days. King of Swords is reversed. So the King of Swords reversed is to me saying, like, there's not enough attention being paid to certain things that are really quite integral to the progress that you want to be made. The Three of Cups is all about growth. There's a stagnancy potentially of growth happening, which may cause you to feel impassionate. I don't know what the reverse of passionate is, so I'm just going to say impassionate, and really force you to take a double look at your resources and how you're expending them and how you're saving and how things are being balanced in your life. And whether that's relationships, whether that's monetary things, whether that's how you spend your time and your focus, okay? It's time to, Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck, for the clarification, it's time to, and we're going to clarify here. We have the Queen of Cups that fell on top of the Page of Swords. Then we have the Four of Cups reversed and Strength reversed. Wow. So mutable signs. Yeah, it's time to let the defenses down and come from a place of love with this Queen of Cups literally falling on this Page of Swords reversed. Not everyone's out to get you, okay? I feel like there's a potential of, you know, isolated feelings of us, of mutable signs isolating ourselves from assistance, from care, and possibly because we want to do it by ourselves. That's a thing I deal with personally as a mutable mama. And now is not the time for that. Now is the time to embrace those different aspects that are coming to you, those opportunities, those relationships. Okay, that is what I have for the mutable signs. The cat is in the box, so you might hear some splish splash of litter going around, but maybe make it a mantra to be open and non-defensive, okay? For at least the next through the end of the year, okay? Just because you're not defensive does not mean that you're not taking proper actions and proper research, proper practices to stay aligned, okay? To stay confident, to stay sure of yourself. Just because you're unsure of yourself doesn't mean you cannot be re-sure of yourself, and you can always recreate yourself. It's never too late to recreate how you want to present yourself in situations. So just remember that, okay? With all the love. Definitely thank you for tuning in. I hope that this reading helped and that you enjoy the new moon in Scorpio eclipse. And thank you. Hi, cardinal signs. That is Cancer, Aries, Capricorn, and Libra. Sorry, there's a noise I heard outside. So I'm going to go right into the read. I'm going to start shuffling, I guess. The Oracle deck used today because of the full, new moon eclipse coming up on the 25th. Of course, the same day as the new moon in Scorpio, is adjustments are required, okay? That just felt right. And then the Six of Cups, and then the Seven, Ten of Swords. Beautiful, okay? And on the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles reversed. Let's see what this first card is, and that is the Hermit. So I just heard Coming Out of My Cage, the Killers song. So yes, Killer. All right. So for cardinal signs, we have the Hermit reversed, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Emperor, and the Star. Wow, what a lovely spread. This is a feeling of getting back into the swing of things by getting in touch with ourselves, our inner selves, and our loved ones, which is great for this time period. We see here with the we got the Emperor here with the kids in the background. He's looking on them lovingly. He's, keep taking note of, them playing. It's a fond moment. We have these two kids by the well. They're gathering peonies. They're gathering peonies in cups and just enjoying the outdoors. They're really taking in being grounded. They're being grounded, okay? They're being close to earth, which is great. Down to earth, shall I say. I don't know how down to earth, I think kids are the most down to earth of all of us, to be honest, naturally. Let's see, we have the Seven of Cups here too. Oh my gosh, this is such a great spread. I don't know about the King of Pentacles on the bottom, coming out reverse on the bottom of the deck energy. Yeah, I feel like there's a sense of reacclimating into the swing of things, getting back at it, learning to stay balanced. Okay. Let me get that. goodness for, well, we have the seven of Pentacles on top of the Seven of Cups. Okay, beautiful, beautiful energy. The World upside down on the bottom of the deck for the clarification. You know me, I love the bod energy. Okay, there's a sense of opportunity here coming from the work that you've put in, which is great. This opportunistic energy that is happening, that is coming forth from these readings, is wonderful. It is going to take an adjustment, which may be just being more social or something than you usually are, being more or less than you have been lately, potentially. Wow, that is a siren, cardinal signs. Yes, this Emperor is holding a staff that has the symbol for the Ankh on top of it. I feel like there's going to be growth from the creations that you've put out there, whether it be kids or just a garden, or anything that you have created. You're going to see a growth in. Someone's coming to collect, and not in the sense of like the collector, Mortal Kombat 11, not like that, but in a sense of harvesting with you, in a sense of getting together with you. There's a partnership here that's repeated. Okay, also here with this loon, this Stark or this loon in the water with this beautiful ethereal lady. Okay, learning to, again, I think it was the fixed signs, they also got the star, but for their clarification. And for you, this is like your main message. Like the star coming out in your main message is really just letting you know that it's okay to give into the ebb and flow, essentially, of things happening. Because as long as you are centered and as long as you are staying balanced and keeping in mind that it's taken a lot to get to where you are, for these opportunities and these gifts to come in now, it is in due timing. The timing is on point. Okay, I don't know how to say it right now in any other way, but it is a sense of divine timing with the star coming out. It's almost this ethereal event. That's what I feel like saying. And with the Ten of Swords here, which the Empress fell on top of reverse, there is going to be an aspect going into these opportunities where you're going to, just like everyone else has had, you're going to feel a sense of relief from the things that need to be removed. Okay, because they're not helping you grow. They're not helping the growth process, if you will. Yeah. And the fact that we have like the kids here and the kids here, it's like there has been growth. Okay, there has been growth because of all of the seeds that have been sown. And I think that your cardinal signs, you're going to be coming into this place of recognizing that the harvesting of those seeds, these opportunities, can only be as great as, or it can only go as far or grow so much with certain aspects that have continued, whether that's relationships, whether that's thought processes, whether that's actions, okay, or inactions, okay, because the Hermit is reversed. The first card is the Hermit reversed. That means that you are breaking out of a stagnant cycle. That means that that sense of insight that you've been working on building, or that you've been building and that you have held guide you, it's going to be there, but it's really going to be tied into that sense of passion that brings you forward and helps you emerge into this state of growth and this state of reward. Here with the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles falling on top of the Seven of Cups. The King of Pentacles reversed does worry me a bit, because I feel like it's a feet over head type of feeling that may have you sort of feeling depleted, may have you feeling like you're stuck in a state of non-growth. I want you to know that that's not the truth. Things may take a little longer to come together, but the growth is happening. The world may feel upside down, but the growth is happening, okay? And as long as you're, sticking to your passion, sticking to that creative aura of yourself and really honoring that, then you're on the right track, okay? Like, the rest of the year should be pretty breezy for you, to be honest. Even though there's a bunch of chaotic energy that's been going on lately, it looks like you're going to come out assured, at least, of the actions that you take and the focuses that you have. All right, well, that is it for the cardinal signs. I'm so grateful for you tuning in and listening. I hope that this helps you be more rest assured in the actions that you do take going forward during this new moon in Scorpio eclipse period continued. Thanks again. You're awesome. I'm looking over and making sure there's not anything else. Remember to allow love to infiltrate. Allow love to be a companion in everything you do. Lead with love.